All right, welcome back to the show, everybody. This is Yume Roscoe. I am he. Today I'm here with OG Zo. I'm also here with your boy Ralph, that boy Ralph, excuse me. He has a podcast show and entertainment show that he does on his own YouTube channel. I'll let him give out that information. You can go ahead and give out that information right now, exactly, right?
Yo, Storytime with Ralphie every Sunday at 5:30. Y'all stay tuned. Y'all beat up your ass squad.
All right, that's what's up. That's what's up. All right, so in today's show, we're gonna talk about trust and relationships. You know what I mean? And so we're gonna talk about whether or not trusting your mate, whether it be the guy trusting the woman trusting the man, how far that should go. We're going to talk about boundaries in relationships, just all type of stuff where that's concerned. So we're going to go ahead and get into the proceedings. And first of all, either you guys, y'all not having no trust issues with your chicks, are you?
No.
No, that's good. That's good because I think it's good to have a good, healthy relationship where you can put your trust in somebody and not have to worry about when they step outside of your view, what's going on with them. So, but we do have some examples of some relationships that aren't quite like that, unfortunately. So without further ado, I'm going to let OG Zo run into just a list of videos that he was able to come up with that shows us some examples of some relationships that aren't so trustworthy. So I'll let him go ahead and get into that, and then we'll talk about what we've seen afterwards. So,
well, what's crazy about this is this was just the first couple videos. It was pretty quick and easy to find these videos.
No, that's good. That's good. But
that's
no,
crazy.
Yeah, but I'm sure it's a lot of this stuff going on, but I'll let you go ahead
definitely.
and do your thing. So,
all right, here we go.
All right, babe, I gotta go.
Okay, bye, babe.
Babe, is that you?
No,
Yeah,
I'm a
that's
firefighter.
Babe, what are you doing?
Why are you in a costume, you creep?
oh wow,
Because it is creepy.
he's the creep. He's the creep.
That's great. That's mighty funny to me. She called him the creep, but you feel me? She want her sneak.
Yeah. Oh, that's some bullshit. All right, dude trying to creep on his phone, I see. Oh.
I don't trust none of your friends.
Why? I have the best friends ever.
No, you don't.
Babe, I have the best friend.
Call one right now. Call her.
Hello?
Hey, have you seen Brooke? I can't get a hold of her.
Yeah, she's been here with me all day.
Really?
Oh wow.
Of course.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Can I speak to her?
Okay, here she is.
That's a committed friend.
Hi, honey.
Here she
Hey,
is.
babe, where you been?
Oh wow.
Oh, babe, I've just been over here all day. We're about to actually go and head in for a massage. I'll talk to you later. Okay, love you. Bye.
Oh, my God.
Oh.
She took your voice and everything.
She's a great friend.
A great friend.
That's crazy, dude. That's crazy, dude.
That's
Okay.
that's commitment as a friend.
No, that's commitment as a friend, but that's a BS too. You know what I mean? If you're on the guy's end, but Ralph,
Say you might not want to cross that person.
yeah, no, that's crazy. Ralph, what you got to say about that first of all, about the videos we just saw?
Man. Now the first video, I'm not even gonna sit here and lie to you. You feel me? I've dealt with a female that was exactly like that. You feel me? Like I never forget. This was over the summer. Like this was like it was my first day of vacation. You feel me? I'm going to the Jewels down the street from my crib with my uncle.
Right.
Girl called my phone. Where you at? I'm Jules. Who you with? You better not be with no other bitch. I'm sitting there thinking to myself, why is you calling my phone? You feel me? Like this, you not even like, even though we doing something with each other, but still. I told her I'm not like your last boyfriend that was out here doing something. Oh, you feel me? Shit, you actually trust me, but I don't know. It's just these people, like these females be so like not trustworthy with their mate to the point. You feel me? Like they'll call you every second, they'll text you. If you don't call or answer the text, they pulling up at your crib or they pulling up at your job.
Yeah. No, I've had that situation a few times. You know, the chick that's calling you 1 trillion times in a day, just what you doing right now type move. It's like I'm doing the same thing I was doing 2 minutes ago.
Exactly.
Doing the same shit. You know, but go ahead, so man. Get your thoughts, man.
I don't know, man. A lot of these things just fall on it, like the insecurity, man. Maybe they're doing their own dirt, so they just gotta look out for it somewhere else, and they blame it on you. I mean, I've been through the shit too, you know, and it's a weird paradigm if you think about it, because there's so many different. It's like not all women are like that, but I think to a point, I think a certain generation is massively confused on the way that it should be, because it just doesn't. Yeah, like the first video that was crazy, because she was cool until and everything, and then when she's creeping, he's the creep because he has the costume on.
Yeah.
So it was like, and then I mean the second one, I guess, I mean if you're doing wrong, everything's gonna come to light. So that's basically what that one was. And the last one, I mean, that was just crazy. That was just, I mean, it gets to be too much, man. And I don't know. I mean, that's why I say, like, men need to worry, or men just need to worry about getting money, gaining knowledge, and doing for themselves. And then you'll find that person. By just doing that for yourself, you're going to put yourself in different circles. You're not going to be doing the same shit you would do otherwise. You know, it's kind of like you find the shit when you're not looking. But you just got to be patient and just do you while you're doing it. Like, being in a relationship isn't all it's cracked up to be, but being single is definitely not what it's cracked up to be. So it's like, it's weird, but I mean, if you have to find somebody to have that balance, to talk to be a friend. And I mean, it's hard, but just don't do dirt. You know, just be upfront with everything you do. And man, I don't know, but some women just have that insecurities, just like some men do. So I don't really know if there's a way around it.
Yeah. No, let's talk trust on my end. I think that people go into these things with the wrong attitude, with the wrong perception of how they should go about things when it comes to trust. For me, I'm always in the mindset like, you go ahead and roll the dice, because all relationships, the amount of trust that you put in a person is all kind of a crapshoot, because you'll never know the person until you know the person. You know, so, and the way that you get to know them is by instilling some type of trust in them until they show you that they are breaking the trust, or they're enhancing that trust by doing the right thing, you know. So yeah, I would just go into these situations not worried about what that other person is doing and stuff like that. So that's just me and how I look at it. But now I want to ask y'all something else. When we look at those videos, well, first of all, let me give my critique of those videos that we saw. The first one was crazy. You know what I mean? The chick wilding on the dude that was too much. That was like Zoe said, it was like, why is you tripping on me when you did the same shit? You know, so that was one thing. The second one, where the chick just pop up like a ghost, that was some paranormal activity type shit right there. You know what I mean? Like, I've never seen nothing like that before, but it was funny. And the last one was it blew my mind, from not from the aspect of, you know, a friend protecting a friend, because I've seen that a lot of times, but going to the extent of actually copying her voice and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Usually when you get to the point of, hey, let me talk to her, you know, the friend hang up.
She's in the bathroom. She's in the bathroom.
Yeah, right,
Can't get to her. But you know what's funny about that is her girl already had it down. So that was not the first time she
Yeah,
did
no,
that. Like she acted
exactly.
surprised and said, oh, she's such a good friend. Like she got my voice down. Like, no, that means you've practiced this. That means that you've used this. Like,
Yeah. No, and I
that's
want y'all ladies to know, man, let y'all friends hold y'all friends accountable, because y'all are not doing that when y'all giving them these loopholes to cheat and stuff like that. So
That's the correct. Like literally, that's what ruins relationships right there.
yeah. No, it does. It does, man. But let me seeing that the main thing in all those videos I see was kind of the phone issue, you know. And so I want to ask you guys about like phone etiquette and relationships, you know, and how we should go about that, especially given with social media, you know, guys being able to jump in chicks DMs, you know, chicks being able to do the same thing too. But
well, chicks just get to pick the DMs. That's
yeah, no,
they just scroll, be like, which one today? Like that's
no,
I mean, and that's not every woman, but that's every woman's option. Like if they put themselves out there like that, 9 times out of 10, like, yeah.
No, they definitely got the options. They got the options, but I want to ask you, Ralph, first of all, like how you know, is let's just say hypothetically, is you and your girl, you know, and y'all dealing with each other, and or let's put it like this. Let's put you in those scenarios with that we like in the videos that we just saw. You know, like let's just say the first scenario, you know, you sitting there on the couch with your girl, and you know, the phone's ringing and you hear some dude on the other end, you know, like I mean, how would you deal with that situation? And no, let me just hear your thoughts on that first of all.
I'm not gonna lie to you, like with me being 26, you feel me? I'm not gonna lie, probably like 3 or 4 years ago, I probably would have tripped on it. You remember, like if y'all seen Baby Boy, y'all remember how Jody went up on his back when her ex-boyfriend called her from jail.
Right.
I probably would have did. I probably would have went off like that. But you feel me? Other than that, like now that I'm getting a little bit more older and like smarter with it, like you feel me? If you out here doing you feel me? Trust and believe me, I'm gonna be out here doing me now.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like the thing, if you're managed to be on the phone talking to another guy, then you know some females are good for this. Oh, this is my cousin. Oh, this is my brother. Or here's the main part. Oh, this is my friend. I ain't never met this friend. I ain't never met this brother. I ain't never met this cousin. But you feel me? You want to go out here and do you and be like how you want to be. Like I said, most men in my age range nowadays would literally trip. And you feel me? Like I'm not finna, like me personally, I'm not finna sit here and show no insecurity. You feel me? If you finna be out here doing you, hey, I'm finna be out here doing me too.
All right. Yeah. Now I'm gonna ask Zoe this question. Now I'm gonna put you in the hypothetical situation of the guy in the last video that we saw. You know, y'all are sitting there, you know, and you going through the same thing with your girl. You know, you asking her or saying to her that, you know, you don't really trust her friends or whatever the case. And let's just test it out. You call up one of her friends and her friend does that same type of deal. Like, what type of conversation are you having with your girl at this point?
That depends on how long we've been together. I mean, you're talking about my relationship now?
I mean,
that
just,
wouldn't,
yeah.
Because I mean, I couldn't see myself in this position now, in the relationship that I'm in. I got a good woman. Like she's good. And I try my best to be good for her, and that's what makes it better. Like I don't actually mess around with social media no more. I haven't. It's stress free. I'm clear-minded. You know, I just do what I want to do, and it's not even just what I do. It's I do, like I respect her. You know, so like she respects me. So it's kind of like I don't. It goes both ways, but at the same time, if that was with me, I mean, I wouldn't be there. It would be she would have to have a lot of explaining to do if that happened to me, because I would, like I said, I would have thought, well, this isn't the first time you've pulled this off. This was off a whim. You didn't even have to let that girl know. She just automatically knew to go into lion mode for you.
Here,
So
let me ask you this, though. Do you think though that that's more on the friend though? Like let's just say like because apparently like you just said, it seems like that they worked this situation before. This ain't something that's new to them. But normally like you the chick wouldn't have like, you know, a voice made out and all this for a friend. At least I would think that's the case. But with that
going
being said,
creative.
yeah, no, that's being over creative, you know.
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
I'm thinking, let me ask you this though. You take out the situation with a friend making up the voice and all that. Do you think that it's more on her friend than on her? Because some of these chicks who they are have friends where, you know, like Ralph was saying earlier, you know, how they looking out for their friend, you know, so they gonna do whatever to hold their friend down, you know, regardless, even if I didn't tell you to make up this lie for me, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
But no, because that would basically have to be like an unwritten rule then between it. Like that's just what it seems. Like, that it basically is what it is, man. Because it's like the thought process of going through all of the masquerading and hiding it, it doesn't make you any less guilty when you get caught. And the fact that she has her friend that she can just use that as a scapegoat and say, well, that's her. I mean, girls will get into it and then they'll be friends the next, like they'll be cool with a lot of the bitches they be hating.
mhm, yeah.
Good
Or they'll
point.
be like, you know, that hoe over there, and then they're kicking it with them. So it's like, I mean, yeah, the proof is in the pudding with what I like, how I see it. It's just, yeah, it literally is just it's a thought process behind it. And then when you put all that together and it was just off of a whim that he just asked, like what if she was really in like an accident? What if she was somewhere, you know, like in danger and he's trying to figure out where her friend's lying, no help,
Right.
trying to help her friend.
Yeah. No,
I
I
mean,
mean,
you can't stop people doing what they're going to do. If they're going to cheat, they're going to cheat. I mean, all you got to do is make sure that you're prepared for when it does happen or can happen. Like it can happen anytime.
yeah.
You should
Yeah.
just know who you're with.
All right, let me ask this then, and I'll ask you this, Ralph. Just in general, without any of these situations being the case, would you be a guy that would be like just checking in your girl's phone just for any random reason or something like that?
Roscoe, I'm keeping the buck with you.
Yeah.
My very first time ever checking a female phone, I was 17. That was my first and my last time ever checking a girl phone ever in my life. Because and all like literally, you feel me? This all goes out to every man out here in the world that be so quick to check their girl's phone. Think about it. Like it goes both ways. If you gonna check somebody's phone, you feel me? Be prepared for what you're about to see.
Mhm.
Because you never know. Like I said, if you go as a woman, if you go through your man's phone as a man, and you go through your lady phone, you're bound to get hurt to see what they're doing. And once literally, then the craziest thing ever, when you be seeing these people go through their phones, they want to sit here and cry, they want to do this and that. No, you feel me? You shouldn't have been going through my phone. You were bound to see something that you weren't supposed to see.
Mhm. Yeah, no, I agree with that totally, wholeheartedly. Because yeah, no, people will make up stuff in their head anyway once they see these things without asking questions.
Yeah,
You
I was
know,
gonna say when you're looking for something, you're gonna find anything. Like, and
yeah,
anything bothers you, you're gonna make a mountain out of a little fucking anthill.
Yeah,
No, that was
you
just
you could
this.
you could turn, yeah, no, you're gonna turn any abnormality into
Hey,
a situation.
have you ever seen those videos where they do they'll grab a couple in the mall and they'll ask them how long they've been together, whatever, and then they'll be like, all right, play rock, paper, scissors or whatever, and then y'all go through each other's phones. And a lot of times the woman is like what I've seen so many where they're like, oh, my phone just died, or my phone's in the car, or the
Yeah.
other girl just straight up looked through his phone because they made the dude go first, and then when it was time for her, he was like looking, and then it was like, oh no, not the Snapchat, not the Twitter, and she just grabbed the phone, and then it didn't, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're willing to go through it, you should have the same done to you then, or like he said, be prepared to see what you're finna find.
Yeah. No, I
You might
agree.
be walking into a dark hall.
Yeah.
You feel me? 'Cause like I said, my first, like, I was 18 actually.
Mhm.
You feel me? To be that young, like, I ain't even gonna let you. And the girl I was dealing with, so I ain't gonna lie, I went through her phone. So I ain't gonna lie, she texted 3 different niggas. You feel me? Remind you, she a year older than me. She 19. She texted a nigga that's 25, 22, and 21. I'm just sitting there thinking to myself, she sitting there texting me all this, and I ain't even gonna lie, but she woke up that next morning, I kid you not, she left my crib and texted my phone, and I'm telling her, I don't want shit to do with you.
Mhm. Yeah. No, it's crazy, and I know I was dealing with a chick where we and this was her off of her suggestion, of course, but she out of the blue just said, why don't we exchange phones, for the day? And I didn't have an issue. I didn't have an issue with that, you know what I mean? Because I wasn't cheating on her. I wasn't doing nothing crazy, I was comfortable with whatever she was gonna see in the phone. So I didn't have an issue with that, and apparently she didn't have an issue with giving her phone away, saying that, she was that comfortable to ask me. But just being that insecure to have to do all that type of stuff, because again, like you guys said, you're gonna end up seeing some stuff or making some stuff up in your head once you do see whatever you do see. So I think with that being said, I think that people just need to kind of just stay in their own lanes and kind of worry about themselves. We put so much into other people and focusing in on them when that other person shouldn't be the reason why you're happy or sad or any of that. You know what I mean? Like, all this stuff should be internal anyway, but that's just my thought on it. So I think we had a good conversation. I think there's a lot more that could be said for it. I think we probably should like attack this conversation again in the future, because there's probably a lot more people that probably want to join into the fray as well. But do either of y'all guys got anything y'all want to say or add to the situation before we get out of here?
And well, just to add to the question you asked me before was, and it does kind of fall on the man too, because if he would have let it be known that that's like not, like, you gotta let your standards be known,
Right.
and you can't fold under pressure, because a lot of females or a lot of people in general in relationships, you throw out tests to see where your boundaries are at.
Right.
So like her asking you to exchange phones, that was a test. She was okay with it. Who knows? Maybe she texted everybody and told them, or called everybody, let everybody know, my phone's not going to be on. And then she came at you and just said, you don't know, because if it was her thought, who knows what the thought process was behind it. So I think people have to be with standards, but realistic standards. Not everybody out here is making 6 figures. Like, it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People
But
just
do you, and I mean, find somebody that can deal with you doing you while they're doing them. And that's what it is.
So,
Ralph, what you got?
Man, like I said, you feel me, to man and this goes to man and women, you feel me? Like I said, don't be going to your significant other phone trying to find something that you know you're bound to find, and you're gonna get hurt by it. Feel me? And then, like you said, right, just be yourself.
That's all we could do. That's all we could do. And at the end of the day, I just would like for everybody out there to like, comment, subscribe to the page You Made Roscoe. Also go over to the Facebook page, You Made Roscoe, the same name. You know, we have the shows posted up there. You can also go to Ralph's page, Story Time with Ralphie. He has his shows over there. Go like, comment, subscribe to his joints. And yeah, trust is one of those things. Like it's a crapshoot out here. So just roll the dice and see what happens, man. And whatever you get is what you get, and you deal with it afterwards accordingly. So you know, we're gonna get up out of here and let y'all marinate on that. Deuces.
So peace, fellas.